Okay, we've hit the 15-second mark, and no dropped frames.
Alright.
Alright.
We may actually be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the grace of the goddess, we may actually get to a plot point in Fire Emblem, 3 Houses.
We are specifically on a plot point, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, I believe we saved right before the actual mission for this month.
Yeah.
So, welcome to Sound Goblin Gaming. The beginning of our life and hometown streaming.
I technically think we have another day before the event. We don't have another...
I think it's on Thursday of the week that we're on.
Well, I mean, I think we have another, in-school weekend thing when we get to choose to explore.
Yes, yeah.
We have another choice day.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's literally Monday.
Yeah, because on the 30th is the...
So we're going to explore. If I remember correctly, I did some certifications last time. I have a plot for you. Yeah, looks like the level.
Yep.
Profile leveled.
So to get introductions out of the way, I am the Krampus. This is Lord Shiv.
Ah, yes.
And together we are the deciding factors in the mind of Professor Snape,
Professor Snape, teacher extraordinaire.
who's teaching the illustrious and on double probation Golden Deer
Yeah.
House.
Let's see here.
Golden Deer House has decided on a maid and butler theme for no discernible reason.
Just get real cheaty with it.
Getting cheaty with it. Getting cheaty with it. This is also a New Game Plus run through, so as you can see, we have lots of toys to play with. I have to keep reiterating this fact because I don't think we've streamed enough to have one of our standard streams if we added all the other streams together.
So I intend to turn us into either a Dark Knight or a Holy Knight, probably.
Okay? Don't you mean a Death Eater?
A Death Eater.
Yeah. But an undercover one? A good Nazi? There's no such thing, Snape.
Actually, don't do that yet, because I'm a pubic hair away from that level. So that's writing we can get. Using they now have B plus faith, but haven't unlocked the faith unlock.
No, because you have to actually fill up the bar to get a chance at a star unlock.
It's actually every 4 things you do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. So it's every 4 trainings that your faculty trains for you, and every 4 times you teach that skill to kids. Those Garbo. My axe is non-existent. But that's fine. We have a ton of faith and reason now. And I'll do authority nonsense once we actually get the next rank of authority. And I think we can get some new people now based on what we have. Come on. Oh.
Yep. Get used to that too. And while you're doing maintenance stuff, I'm going to open up the Discord and start spreading the good word.
Start spreading the word. Do, 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 do.
Bandwidth ain't gone away.
Do, 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 do.
We could finally stream a part of it. Fire Emblem.
Bernadetta did need bow. We recruited Petra last time, that's why she's made outfit. things we do every time. Where are you?
Professor, your class seems, what do you say? I believe wonderful. By the way, I'll need some.
Sure Casper wants punch. Casper, do you want punch?
There we go.
You do want punch. Okay.
That's a good announcement.
Huh.
Attention students of Garrick Mock Academy. It has come to my attention that Professor Snape is leading another bizarre lecture over at Twitch TV/Sound Goblin Gaming.
Pop into the Holy Tomb real quick.
We have a viewer.
Woo! Every once in a while we get viewers.
Does the host count as a viewer?
Oh, we're being hosted?
Yes.
I don't think that counts as a viewer.
Okay.
Right, technically, if the host has viewers, then that would count. I don't know how Twitch works. I'm not remotely a professional Twitch streamer. Oh, this stream doesn't happen half the time.
Yep. Look, that's only because of the internet issues. Once we actually get a better modem, things will be better. Maybe we'll get to the point at some point where we'll need a mod.
What's that?
Maybe we'll get to the point at some point where we'll need a mod. So there'll be charlatans and ne'er-do-wells in chat.
I'd be fine with charlatans and ne'er-do-wells in chat, 'cause that means there'd actually be people in chat.
No press is bad press.
Hello. Okay.
Cat doesn't like you.
Ferdinand wants armor, I'm pretty sure, so we're never gonna get Ferdinand. I'm all turned around. Where are you? Sylvain, join us.
I wish girls were so. What's up, Professor? Hey, I got a girl waiting. Well.
Oh, you don't like it. I have all the reason.
She don't got charm.
You shit lord.
You ain't got game. You ain't in Sylvain's house, man.
To be honest, I felt thankfully as sweet professor, so I just...
Absolutely, you can join my class. The Blue Lions are a bunch of weenies.
The Lions are absolutely not a bunch of weenies. The Blue Lions are basically either peasants struggling to get by or absolutely out of their mind.
I'm annoyed by this shit. She wants a bow.
Yeah, that makes some kind of sense because bow is her star skill.
Okay, fair enough. That makes sense, because Sylvain's star skill is magic, or the reason. Who did I miss? Why do I still have a talk over here? Oh, because you're actually in my class now.
Sorry, it's nothing. I was just wondering if...
I hope you find whoever you're looking for. It's certainly not your father, who's already here.
Look, they both know. They're just dancing around the issue.
You want sword, don't you? I'm conflicted, 'cause I'm pretty sure you want sword.
Would you excuse me for a second? Teleports out. Teleports back. Excuse me, I'm an expert in sword now. Would you like to join my class?
Did you like sword? I'm pretty sure you like sword. I can't recruit them. You only get to attempt to recruit once each time, so... I'm pretty sure she wanted sword. Because it's her unlock, but I think you're wrong.
I do find you very interesting.
Ah, curses. Oh no, you wanted authority. Curses! Curses!
Who knew cheating our way through life would have consequences?
Cheating through life. Now that
Down in
Garrock Mock.
Mock.
We got Anna, we got Petra. Where is... Doubt I can get Felix? Maybe. What do you want, Felix?
You should spar with her.
You want to join me?
She's strong. Stronger than you are, I bet. Join me for some training sometime.
Nope.
I'd like-
Okay, I need more speed then. Or to get him happier with us. Because I have A-rank swords, so, you know.
Yep.
Where is...
I caught a glimpse of her, and I still hate her on reflex.
Who?
Lonnie.
Oh, yeah. She's right there.
Milk curdles around her.
Zip on over here to do some prayer. Actually, before we do that...
Whenever you speak Lonnie's name, the closest baby cries.
Hey, Ash, you want to join me?
Huh? I'm really frightened.
You're a loser.
It's interesting that a lot of people require their star skill.
I use this social link. No, before I do that...
Not useless.
Oh, she's on the bridge, isn't she? Ingrid!
We are truly
Join my class!
Professor. I've actually
Curse you. Oh, right, you'd fly. God damn it.
Okay, yeah, it's mostly star skills, except for a few exceptions.
Don't believe flying is a star skill.
I think flying is her star skill.
Okay. Dorothea, I want you to be happy with me. And Lysithia, because I like you. And 'cause it's hard if you level up your faith when you're too busy murdering everything you see for daring to be in your presence.
people think I'm singing with me.
There is a lot of wasped to death corpses in the world right now because of her.
Practice you.
Whee!
Evil hell wasps.
Okay, time to start spending.
Past here is sorry. It's open to the.
I need none of those.
You're useless. Your interests are far too plebeian for Severus Snape.
Teach me how to fly so I can get Ingrid.
You already have Ingrid.
What? We don't have Ingrid. Ingrid's blind.
Oh, right.
Hence
wrong
why I
person.
could recruit.
Wrong person, sorry, confusing Ingrid and Petra.
We have Petra already.
You also have Lorenz.
Do we, though?
You also have me, Ignatz.
Ah, king of the pirates.
I feel that
I'm sorry, that's never gonna stop being funny to me.
Oh.
Fucking Ignatz the pirate, just because out of nowhere we've got this random
got these
group of
pirates.
pirates waiting around in the barracks.
These things happen. Oh, I didn't remember to fix her clothes.
Yes, now that she's a member of
You're
Golden
a
Deer,
Golden
you have to
Deer.
dress the
You
part.
have to dress the part.
I think we could get like novelty like stag horns for everybody.
That'd be great.
There should be like one custom add-on for each house. I would kill to put everyone in Blue Lion in furry jackets, like Dimitri gets.
Also, I'm pretty sure since I have a net now,
I would be liking that great.
actually no, because I'm still fielding Lorenz and trying to figure out who our team is now.
I mean, shit, you could drop Ignatz.
I dropped Lorenz before I dropped Ignatz. I mean, Lonnie's gonna get dropped at some point. Being honest.
I'm just gonna get dropped off a bridge. It's not even gonna be like a sneak attack or
Hate me
anything.
so much, you fuck.
Got to indulge.
It's not even going to be a sneak attack or anything. We're literally just going to pick her up and huck her over a bridge.
Front line to be like, I'm flying a Pegasus. Is my own team shooting at me?
All right,
Splash.
Ignatz, redeem yourself in the eyes of the house. Jared wouldn't have fallen.
Okay, so I don't have Lorenz or Ignatz, but I don't honestly care.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's all the people I can train anyways.
Oh, Lestesia has a support with you.
Yep.
Water's supposed to be this cold. God, my hand slipped again. Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's just clawed up, no good. It's pretty much standard stuff.
Got myself into
You'll never be a butler at this rate.
the student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere. Mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. Wore me right out too. Really use a nap.
I need Sylvain, so I can partner up Sylvain with Marianne, so I get the first... All I really want with them is the first support conversation.
I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it.
What?
For what reason?
Because Marianne gives the best, like, deadpan. You're dead to me stare at him in it. It's the best.
Fantastic.
Way of praising a person's strengths too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there.
Really?
I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now.
I can't figure people out, except that whore of a teacher doesn't appreciate his father.
No, I'm not sure I
Doesn't know how good he had it.
someone covered in your suds.
You didn't even know he was a member of the Knights. I mean, he never told you he was a member of the Knights and actively hid it from you, but you didn't know it because you're a bad child.
This looks like an ideal place to take a nap. Only one way to know for sure.
Wham! Just immediately falls over.
There's a nice breeze today.
Face down in the mud like a commoner.
I actually like their support so far.
Why are you taking a sleep on the ground, Claude?
Is that
It's like a good camaraderie.
Where are you? Were you up in that tree the whole time?
In a maid outfit?
Feel your presence at all? Amazing.
It's safe to take
Maid outfit is the ultimate tactical garment.
Why did you choose the dangerous ground instead?
Your logic is sound, I'll give you that. But how is one supposed to get up there without losing the sleepies from the effort?
You do not know what is meant by the sleepies, but getting in the tree's top is easy. And you will be using all of your energy, so that good sleep will find you up in the tree.
I see. That makes a certain kind of sense. But it's not as relaxing as a good ground sleep.
Nothing beats a dirt nap.
Do not think with too much hardness when you return to the ground. Feel it. You stop for thinking, your arms will get heavy.
That is way more thought than I'd hoped to give this nap time. But I'm not one to give up before even trying. Here goes nothing. I can do this.
I have not known a noble here who can climb trees. Is this a weakness of former
See,
nobles?
all the nobles are weak because they cannot climb trees.
How do I?
You should be quitting. It is a danger to be falling from such a height.
I think that's enough for today. This might sound like an excuse, but we don't have a lot of tall trees where I grew up. This is all new to me.
You should take your sleep on the ground. I will take mine in the tree.
You won that round, Mary.
Damn right I did. I keep forgetting the trees around here talk. And they're kind of rude.
I have to organize the library.
You're in the wrong place for organizing the library.
Glad you had the same thought I did.
Are you going to
Well,
turn the trees into paper and then turn them into
I
books?
don't know
and
why
then
it's your
order them?
turn. But where you are, certainly not a library.
Maybe there's a reason she doesn't get asked to do things.
To be fair, she does get asked to do things. She just goes out of her way to make other people do them instead. Or that entirely backfires on her and she tries to make people who can't do the things she wants them to do and ends up having to do it herself anyways.
How exhausting that must be. What's this?
I will say my favorite Hilda supports are the Lysithea supports, where it's like one of the times Lysithea actually acts like a child.
Mm-hmm.
And
Around my neck.
the Raphael supports, where she's baffled by him running off to go get flowers and other things.
Just left it in your room. It's a good luck charm. If I don't keep it close by, then what's the point?
Geralt looked at it once, that means it's for good luck.
I stole it from his wallet. And I didn't get caught. That must mean it's good luck.
If it's that important to you, you should wash it. Then again, I suppose it is.
She did say Geralt gave it to her, so we weren't that far off.
Present? That would preserve it nicely. We could even accessorize it, make it look cute. Thanks. But Captain
Ask not for the ways of maids.
Captain Geralt made it especially for me. On his desk, in his office, where I took it.
I'm impressed by the structure of those shoulders.
Yes.
There's a lot of starch in Falkland. You should see the little towels the butlers carry around.
treated me like a person, a matter, an equal. He taught me everything. Don't forget
Yes.
So now you have to go somewhere. Looks like the hallway in between.
The stable, so I'm pretty sure it's on the top side of it.
The Amiibo Gazebo.
Technically, it's the little,
Oh no, it's the little cafe
little
place.
cafe area.
Makes sense. The maid would be here.
That pretty much does nothing but support start area.
Professor, thank you for helping me with my training.
You're welcome, Lysithea.
I'd love to do this again if possible.
The main character always looks like he's trying to figure out if he left the stove on.
Wonderful. You account for people's weaknesses while capitalizing on their strengths. Initially, I wasn't sure you paid too much attention to your students. Clearly, I was wrong. After all, without the case, we wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. Just know it. You think I'm determined? Professor,
Only the great actor Alan Rickman has that deadpan of a stare. No emotion. Ever.
And the Lysithea is also interesting in that we won't be able to see it because we're not doing a Crimson Flower run through. But Lysithea can actually do the only person that Lysithea can do a like S tier support with, besides the main character, is Edelgard.
Huh.
makes me very happy. Well, you see, I it is because I am the only child of House Ordeal.
Due to the nature of her horrific childhood, which is like half the characters in this game.
Yep.
Determined to someday be of real value to them. That day must come soon.
Although in the span of characters who had awful childhood, she's definitely in the top tier of the awful childhood category.
I should be going.
Along with like Bernadette.
For your help.
Yeah. I would actually argue Dimitri also had a god-awful childhood.
He didn't seem phased by it though.
Huh?
He doesn't seem phased by it though.
He becomes a lunatic!
Maybe he wasn't always a lunatic. He was always a lunatic.
Maybe Bernadette wasn't scared of the giant fire orb in the sky.
That's
But
not
that
afraid of the giant fire from the sky. She's just very used to being in her room, possibly tied to a chair, and ignored by people.
God, Fantasy Europe is fucked up. Regular Europe was also fucked up, but Fantasy Europe was super fucked up.
Okay, well, we have 4 more points to spend. So where's trainers? Charitza, you coward, where are
He's
you?
behind you, I think. He's over there.
There he is.
Staring at
Looking
fish.
at the pond.
So look, he's immediately on guard and you walk out and like, what? Yeah, my dad. Thou'st aren't my dad. Be gone.
Lorenz was
I was gonna say, you're never talking to Lorenz, are you?
God, no.
Hello, I am Lorenz. There are two things Lorenz is capable of saying. I am Lorenz, and, in brackets, something highbrow and intensely creepy.
I don't know why these women keep running away from me.
I love that conversation with Hanneman.
It's 3 seconds.
Can you believe this, harlot? Look at these floors. We're Fantasy Europe. These things are filthy. You'll get the Krugels or something. I don't even know what those
Oh, the
are.
Krugels.
It's where your feet...
Makeup illness.
The floor will make up an illness and give it to you if you eat off the floor.
As a member of the church yourself,
Teach me book for a skill I'm never going to use.
Teach me a book. Teach me a book.
It's actually the big problem of the... He gets White Magic Avoid 20. Because, like, everyone who has faith as a unlock skill gets White Magic Avoid 20.
Uh-huh.
The problem is you practically never have White Magic equipped because heals don't stay as your equipped thing if you use them. You still have whatever attack or like weapon you have out.
Right.
don't be spilling a lot of young men.
You can teach me flying.
I just have this image of, teach me flying. Okay. Hurls you through the stained glass window.
Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. She is the doctor.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, she goes down to heal you. And she does it again.
Do it again, Guardian. That's what else. Let's get those. Snape. Let's go ahead and turn that to C.
Like the Snape, baby, all night long. Going to Snape you, baby, break of dawn.
And let's fix this problem.
It is nice that they made all of the maid outfits different colors, so you can still differentiate between people.
Yep. I think there's some shared between like the classes, but there's none shared in a single class.
Yeah. All right, it's time to go deal with that plot point. What's that plot point? Oh, right. The northern... No, it's the eastern kingdoms. The eastern kingdoms vassal, who is Ash's adopted father and who he practically worships the ground that walks on, has decided he's going to raise an army against the church.
Indeed.
Which is a fantastically stupid idea.
There you go, Lana. You can learn how to use a spear better. Because you're used to having a shaft in your hands. Okay, what do you want to turn me into? Since I can apparently go into any class.
Okay, so you're going into magic, or to...
We're going to end up
Dark
as a probably a dark rider or a
Dark Rider.
or whatever the heck
And
it's called.
that needs...
We're going to end up as Dark Knight. So the thing we need is writing.
Yeah.
So even though we have a shit ton of magic right now, I'm going to make us a cavalier.
Yeah, because then we can get horsey points.
So we can get them horsey points. And since we have the lance already, we can use whatever weapon we want.
I also love that you're taking the same tests. I always like headcanon it like you're giving yourself the test. It's like, all right, done the test. Put it on your desk. Walk back around. Sit down. This looks good.
In my mind, it's actually just me writing out the test that's gonna be for people turning into.
I want to ride a horsey. Byleth. And we just tie it to a rock and throw it through the Pope's window.
Although we should actually go into. Yeah, it's fine. We're a monster.
We're hilariously overpowered right now. It's a matter of what we go into.
There's like I think from the first mage class you get the like +6 might when you're attacking skill with magic, but it is fine. The Magdred ambush. It's time for a story mission.
Time for actual plot. We've made progress. I don't know how to deal with this.
Oh, that's right. We have Catherine with us. She's there.
She's there. She's a person. Barely.
What are you talking about, Thunderbrand? Oh, it's a silly-looking sword.
I can catch 6 swords at the same time.
Catch a sword, sword catcher. There'd be no reason for me to wield this holy relic in this fight. I mean, clearly nothing wrong is going to happen. The knights we've already sent will deal with this problem. We won't have to do anything.
The tragedy of Dusker.
I don't know anything about the tragedy of Dusker.
Which was a reasoned and measured response
The
to...
genocide of Dusker. I mean, to be fair, didn't they kill the king?
Huh?
Didn't they kill the king?
The official line is that a group of people from Dusker, and it's acknowledged repeatedly, at least in Blue Lions, that it's a group of people from Dusker, went over and killed the king. And in retaliation, the surviving lords and ladies of
Committed genocide.
the Holy Kingdom of Fart, just went into the Kingdom of Dusker and wiped it down to almost the last man.
I mean, this makes sense for feudal era kingdoms.
Yeah,
So.
shitty fantasy hero.
Yeah.
That's why it's a huge deal that there is a Dusker student and a Dusker child working at Garrett Mock.
Is a Dusker child working at Garrett Mock?
What's his name? Stable Boy.
Cyril?
Yeah.
He's not Dusker, he's Almira.
Really?
Yes.
I could have sworn they brought up him being part Dusker at one point.
No, he's Almira. You'll get into that when we eventually recruit him, because he has stuff with Claude. Like, do you know Claude's backstory yet?
No.
Okay, I won't spoil anything with that one yet. But, no, Cyril's Almira. You'll get that in, like, the very first Claude, Cyril.
Clue. Are we getting rid of Lorenz so that we can add Annette?
Yes, I'm just gonna fix. Can't use gauntlets anymore because I'm a mount. Grab the steel lance.
I am incensed that we are not able to punch things anymore, and by punch things I mean put little punch gauntlets on the end of our hooves.
Large boolean. Units. Lorenz, you're out. Matt, you're in. Oh, I got Lindhart. I need to put him in the color outfit. What's my action button? Sorry, Lucifia.
That's okay, she just summons an extra column of bees.
Oh god, why do bees keep attacking me? I'm Florence!
A queen! Royalty to date! Ah, Fog of War.
This fog is impossible to know the enemy would be. Or a circle at all, because no one spawns behind us.
Conditions are the same for both sides, but we're at a disadvantage for not knowing the terrain.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
So this is one of the first examples of missions going differently for the different sides.
Oh.
In Blue Lions, you start in the middle of this map.
Ah.
Stay focused.
I believe the enemy placement is the same, but that means that you're now surrounded by enemies in a fog of war.
Yeah. You're dead.
I shall name you Patronus.
Should step to Master Snape.
Yes, if we were caring about the mechanic of this fight, we would have brought torches, which you use as an item and reveals a large amount of the fog of war for an extended period of time.
I fear not that which hides in the fog.
Exactly. The ending of the movie The Mist was better than the book. Dark as shit. Dark as shit. Dark as shit.
Murder.
Let's get to it.
Are you going to attack Lucifia? From range 3. Very well.
Lorenz, take the blow for her. I am Lorenz! I am Lorenz. He blocked that with a spear.
You
That's
fool.
impressive. That's Three Kingdoms impressive.
Yes, NPCs. Suss them out.
Oh. The first sacrifice. Buzz.
Some bees. I guess Lawrence is there.
I am also here.
Sadly, yes.
Apologies.
Cowards hiding in the dark.
Cowards.
That was a mistake.
Oh no. Bees.
Someone was foolish enough to attack Lucifia.
Lorenz is getting more experience than he ever has before.
People apparently just can't hurt Snape.
Good job, random guy.
She's still noble? Did I not switch over to magic?
I don't think you did. I think you unlocked it, but you didn't swap over.
Well, that's dumb.
Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Now, if you're a methodical player and you don't mind a little bit of tedium, there is actually a way to figure out where the enemies are in the Fog of War. You can't enter a space that
that
has a character in it. So you can go through and find places that you're not able to walk, which is either one of those mountain tiles or is an enemy. Note that this isn't as useful when you're fielding a Pegasus Knight. Actually, it's more useful, because you still can't occupy the same spot as an enemy, but you can fly over the mountains.
Yep.
If you're using Pegasus Knight to search, you can...
We could... It'd be harder to Pegasus Knight this early.
Not particularly. Ingrid was Pegasus Knight by the time this happened.
I think she also starts at, like, C rank flying, so...
No, she starts at D rank flying. That's enough. That's enough for
That's
Pegasus,
enough,
though.
though, yeah.
Now, granted, she kind of gets screwed over because there's no... The only flying mount after that
There he is.
for horses is at Master rank. I'm dressed up like a plague doctor for some reason. I guess I'm magical.
Butler shot. Buttle him good.
Your arrow, sir.
Too easy.
I am not throwing away my shot.
No.
You will die.
Oh. That works.
Orc.
Killed that man. There, level 10. So you can have an actual archer next round.
The nobles start.
Oh, poor Bowman.
You're a big nuts.
There. Thank you, Argonauts. That's all necessary for me.
He be talking with a southern accent.
Yeah, because the Dark Mage's defeated. Don't have to worry about fog anymore.
Ain't no fog.
So here's a show we've seen of Catherine for no reason.
Because we have to show you how awesome the great dumbly dumb weapons of yore are.
The only name I answer to is Catherine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face the Knight of Zeros!
There's nothing
I carried all these people here on my one horse.
from the judgment of the goddess.
Okay, so we can see everything. So still one person, two people in the forest. Wow.
Two people in the forest.
Forest is so slow on the horsey.
Where's Professor Snape hiding in the forest?
To burst out unexpected. Also, we can't all be Lysithea with her horse speed and movement speed on foot. We gave her +2 move right at the start of the game.
Things burn, Lorenz. Everything burns.
Okay, that was Lorenz unlocking
Yes.
Noble, not her. That
Yeah.
makes more sense.
That was Lorenz. Lorenz at level 4. Lorenz also hit his peak a long time ago, but we don't want to tell him that. It's gonna give him complex.
Heal Petra because we don't care about Ignots.
Yar.
Even if he has the best part of the 7 Seas.
I'd be eating a banana to fend off scurvy. The real treasure is potassium.
Da-da. Da-da.
I have decided to engage in a stealthy maneuver. That was just sad.
Miss Fest.
Hilda, you're not dancing!
One second here.
Yep. I will also take a second and grab a drink. Enjoy the sounds of battle.
It's a work thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Apparently I have work to do tonight now.
Oh. Well, that's future shit's problem.
Exactly.
Appreciate it.
Da-da-da. Let's go there. That should go here. Lysithea, do some healing because I don't want you to kill everything on this map. The dance fight continues.
Boo. Did I scare you? I hope I scared you to death. Oof. Level 14.
Oh, 14. 23 strength. No wonder he's killing me. Professor Snape is a...
He has cast Avada Kedavra on them with his long, lance-like wand.
Use has a bow.
Use range. Throw, but with bow. Throw bow.
Ah, the throw bow.
As opposed to the throw boat.
Go ahead and rally the Scythia. She needs more strength.
Oh, you just wait. That rally ability is one of the most powerful buffs you have. Especially once you start getting all the other rally stuff on her. I believe she does get rally magic.
Sorry.
Minuscule amount of hit points.
That's fine. Who's left? You're left. I'll let the Scythia kill both the knights for being foolish enough to attack her.
But one's a soldier.
Oh,
One's a...
you're a soldier.
Yeah.
And you're using a bitch move. I wasn't expecting the bitch move.
Nobody expects the bitch.
Can't counter the bitch move. Just because. There's any casters on the field, but just because.
Cousin It, go. So she has to be worried about her hair actually trailing on the ground at some point.
Who?
So this.
Oh. And she floats, so...
Well, she normally floats, but she's standing on the ground there.
Sure.
She's deigned to touch the ground in order to give you the Sothis shield.
Bees.
He dared to use the bitch move.
That's what you get for bitch moving.
Give him the stingamagig. The throw bow was less effective.
Well, he is
Because he's a knight.
knight, so...
Yeah.
It's like...
Ignots!
Ignores your disappointment. Let me show you how it's done. Oh. Yeah, see, that's how it's done.
Bam! So you gotta do a spin.
You gotta do a spin flip with your 2% chance to crit. Put that bitch in the ground.
He is taking a ground nap forever.
See, Claude, this is why we do not ground nap.
Because you'll hit me with an axe?
Yes, because you hit you with an axe.
Good point. I'm sorry.
You actually did damage.
You will die a warrior's death.
You did damage. Poke. Okay, moving on
Yep.
my day.
Yeah, Avada Kedavra, but with a spear. Thunder Catherine's kinda slow. That sword must be really heavy.
I mean, yeah, it has like 6 daggers sticking off it for no reason.
I created a plan.
Where is you?
Give him power. Give him Ignatz. Ignatz.
Appreciate that.
Come on, Lonnie.
I'm helping. Okay, she did actually spear one person.
She did spear one person. That is true.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so close.
Good level, at least.
I'm just gonna hang out here and let someone else get the kill. Is Petra 10 yet? No. Ah. Unnecessary.
But fun. Look, she's practicing for the day when she can do that Looney Tunes split where she cuts a guy down the middle and then, like, walks away and he just, like, flops over into choice cuts.
Get that?
Apologies.
She goes from Petra to Bacon Slicer.
There's Nosferatu. That's what I was looking for.
Nosferatu. Otherwise known as vampires.
Quick, everyone get in Catherine's way. I'm helping.
I bet Gerald waited in the back and let his son do all the work.
You have lost. All you want to fight me?
Here's getting the kill.
Can you...
Did you use one of her arty arts?
No, not a double hit. They're not going to do 3 times damage. The best chance we'd have would do smash.
Yeah, to get extra crit chance.
Help for crit.
You have been deceived by that witch.
If she doesn't do a Petra one. Oh, her thing did trigger though, so it doesn't get a counter back.
Nice. And an okay level.
Time to die.
That horse riding animation. Ooh, the ground is slippery.
Yes.
Bam.
Level 10.
10. Time to ride the worm.
Pegasus Knight.
Pegasus. Right.
We can't do Wyvern until next level, or until advanced classes.
go.
But since Petra's female, we can do, we got a secret book and a goddess icon. She can at least go to Pegasus name. The Emblem.
Nice work, Teach. Still, that fight left a foul taste in my mouth. That aside, did you see how Catherine fought?
All anime and weird.
I love the confidence, Teach, but you're no match for the hero's relics. They're on a whole
I'm
different
pretty sure I could put Catherine in the ground
Makes
right
you
now.
wonder about
Yep.
the legend. Oh, it's nothing. Just usual fanciful nonsense. An ancient relic that once cut a mountain in half with a single swing. That's what they say, anyway. But as amazing as Thunderbrand is, I don't think it fits that description. Apparently, relics can harness tremendous power for those with a compatible.
Look at my towel.
Though you can technically use one so long as
I starched this towel so much that
Yeah.
it sticks straight out of my
Long
arm.
story short, I'd like to try cutting a mountain in half someday.
Ooh, are you talking about relics? You'll be able to use one soon, Claude. I just know it. After all, you've already been selected as the next head of House Regan.
Easy there, Hilda. I don't know how apt soon is. My grandfather is still unbearably healthy. Oh, is this news to you, Teach? Yours truly was recently recognized as a legitimate child of House Regan. They possess one of the hero's relics too, though I've yet to see
It's a god piece.
You'll get it eventually.
I officially joined House Regan only last year. Before then, I lived with my father. When I learned that my mother was the daughter of an Alliance noble, I was so surprised I thought the whole world was pulling a fast one on me for a week.
Not everyone's pulling fast ones, that's just you.
Where is she now?
I can't say. My mother is currently living in a different world than the one she grew up in and has no desire to return home.
Okay. You sure have a lot of secrets, don't you?
I'm just keeping a promise to my parents. Think of that whatever you will. In exchange for my so-called secrecy, I'm free to do as I please. Which is why I decided to see what the other side of my family was like. That's how I found out about this strange crest I bear.
The crest of dogs. It gives me a giant willy. Do you want to see? No, I do not want to see your crest. Look at my crest. No. Put that away.
You fire it like a harpoon launcher.
It shoots just like my bow. Yes, yes, that's nice.
I've embedded it in the wall of my quarters multiple times.
We stopped that from happening. You should be proud.
I will admit, those holes were not from Angry Wars.
This incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Renato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it, so the source is suspect. But the content is too disturbing to ignore.
My burning heretic sense is getting itchy. I'm just gonna burn everyone. Figured. Everyone gets punished for being ultra naughty.
The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I am.
Got good kids. No, I'm pretty sure I got good kids. Petra's murdering everything that dares touch her.
Yep.
Leticia murders everything that dares touch her.
Punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians. I hope the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their praise towards the
I pray the students have learned that if you stand against me, I will kill you and everyone you love. We're the good guys.
We'll kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Join me, Satek.
Count on us.
That is
Everybody.
The Archbishop had who's confined to the goddess power once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. There aren't enough of them to keep every corner of the
Something spooky will happen.
It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students. The gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breakdown.
While there is no need to fear for your safety, we cannot turn a blind eye to those who would
Well, there is no need to fear for my safety, because I can kill anyone who would dare attack me.
Still, on your guard.
I'm trained in punch for a reason.
Engage Battle Pope.
Battle Pope. Alright, we're not playing online, so the tip about free jump online junk doesn't help us.
Nope.
I think I may have accidentally skipped that deer scene. We don't see where the fornicating deer are this time.
Because it's one more incentive for you guys at home to play.
Oh yeah, give it that money. Give Casper flowers.
Okay, so our task this moon is to patrol and guard the monastery in support of the knights, who are busy trying to stop the assassination plot. Here's the thing. I don't think the bad guys are trying to assassinate the Archbishop.
It's a distraction. They're really after the Philosopher's Stone.
The assassination
Philosopher's Stone turn measured into gold. Never mind the fact that gold is already a metal. Other metals into gold.
Base metals.
But then, what are they really after?
Also, stay out of the catacombs. There's a basilisk about.
If you need me, we often recreating Lily Potter and going on fanciful dates with her in carriages and stuff.
Should we stop him? No, I think just let him be.
Put up and look around. I'll keep an eye on the reception hall.
You should get in some training if you have the time. There's a chance we'll have to fight.
Well, I'm not the only one to train here. It's not right to say that.
What about Lorenz? I'm gonna look at you in shame for saying that.
Oh, we haven't been introduced. I am Shamir.
Shamir Shamazel.
Shamir is one of the knights in Ceros. That little go-getter there is... I work for Lady Rhea, and I'm Shamir's apprentice. Oh, your name's Cyril.
Cyril Figgis. I'm a huge fan of Lady Rhea, and my name is Cyril
Figgis.
Figgis.
That's why I've got to learn all I can.
Shmir is interesting because Shmir will join you no matter what route you're going down. And if you are going down the murder the church route, she has unique combat dialogue for every member of the church.
Nice.
The only thing we're allowed to do is explore. But before that,
Make him into an archer.
we found the secret of archery. The ability to shoot a bow farther.
Boonk. Do 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 do.
Alright, ready for Pegasus this time. Alright, goddamn lance.
Yep.
Soon.
Want to ride a horse, you have to know how to work a pole. That's why Garrick Mock needs a carousel.
Does it though? Marianne, you have to get off the carousel. I don't want to get off the carousel.
No!
Marianne, get off the carousel.
The seahorse understands me!
They're not real horsies.
He's majestic! Oh god, now she's crying. Oh god, now Marianne's crying. Now Bernadette's crying.
Why is everyone crying?
Dimitri, why are you crying? Those horses all have lances stuck through their backs. Why? It makes me angry. There he goes. He's attacking the carousel.
There's Sophus. This is a new week, so we have to run around and talk to everyone.
If you're looking for something, try less aimless mode. Do you even know who the It's none of my business anyway.
Tale as old as time. Believe in friends, lend some the ends, support at rank C.
Help me. I'm trying to recruit you because I know I don't have bow enough to get you. Somebody help me.
Wake up the neighbors, it's Twangorama.
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. This place contains the heart of Garrett Moss.
And an untold amount of Pegasus shit.
Plants that can save or end
Our marijuana.
Especially on that.
What you don't know is that huge fern back there? That's fantasy marijuana.
Oh, the fantasy marijuana.
That can keep 100 soldiers blazed off their ass for a few days.
Purple, we get some fruit, we get some north seeds, we get some root vegetables, we get some extras. Cover it in Pegasus shit. Everything's better if it's covered in Pegasus shit.
What say you, Lorenz? Oh! I don't want to be Lorenz right now.
Yeah,
Too bad. Good job, Petra.
No, it's not Pegasus not yet after the lance up.
She's training for it.
Excuse me, I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real please don't let her down, okay?
We'll see. To be fair, I'm not going down. We can't go down that route in this one, otherwise we'll see is absolutely the answer to you.
I don't know, I couldn't go down in Blue Lions, and I was always petty to the church.
Sure.
What's stopping you from being petty to the Pope?
I have a good reason to be petty to the Pope. Buca de Beppo.
Pope de Peppo.
Soup.
Your skills. What?
I will battle you. Give me the option. You can't just keep saying, why won't you battle me when I'll stump a mud hole in your ass if the game would let me. By the way, Zoritza. Watch out for Lysithia.
Lord Lenato's rebellion may have been quelled. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs up.
Join me!
Look, Felix is too busy doing the whole Heart of Human Darkness thing with Blue Lion House.
So look here, buddy. You may not know it yet. But soon, spikes.
Everyone in Blue Lion House is basically tied in with everybody else in Blue Lion House. Because most of them grew up together, and they're all marked by terrible tragedy.
I'm right, all right. My
Enemies after our best meats. You do you, Raphael.
They're after my tender bits.
Hey, Dorothea.
I'm so...
Join me.
Very interesting.
having me look at the gift guide.
Thank you, Professor.
Want some roses? Join me. You're going to love me.
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor.
I'm gonna force flowers down your throat.
Oh, have you been tasked with guarding the monastery? Such a stir over a single letter. But I suppose the artistic...
You wouldn't know anything about her safety, would you, Edelgard? Would you? I do not trust that woman. Some sort of harlot.
Edelgard's fine. If anyone's a harlot, it's Lottie. Or Lonnie.
No one given the circumstances.
I mean, she's a harlot for, Gerald.
Yep.
It seems there were forces opposing the church beyond Lord Donatos. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true.
I've developed technology. We're delightfully primitive.
For all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience. Everyone's stuck on guard duty. Our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
I agree, it's very convenient.
For now,
To figure out our foes' intentions, we need information. Lots of it. Or any, at the least. For now, try going around the monastery and looking for suspicious locations. You should also try chatting folks up to see if they know anything. Once we've got things narrowed down, let's meet up and compare notes.
Yes, good, good.
Lycia, do you have a moment? There is a matter of significance I'd like to discuss with you.
I know you're always seeking the attention of ladies, but why are you wasting your breath on me?
Don't be silly. I want to discuss the future of the Alliance. To have a constructive and candid exchange of opinions.
I'm not so sure.
This is like, I don't believe your bullshit.
Actually, I'm busy. Stuff to do.
Now, hold on just a moment. House Cordelia will never benefit from such a narrow-minded mentality.
I was under the impression you were interested in me as a person. What do house matters have to do with anything?
As it stands, the bonds between Alliance lords are quite weak. If this state of affairs persists, I'm afraid those bonds may dissolve entirely.
I couldn't care less.
House Cordelia may be small, but a small house is fettered by fewer obligations than a larger one. Apply yourselves actively in diplomacy, negotiate wisely, and you could do much to help maintain peace among the neighboring lords. The recognition of those lords would benefit your house immensely. To that end, why not start with me, the heir
Because
to
you're a
House
punk
Cordelia?
bitch.
It couldn't hurt for us to become friends, could it?
Yes, of course. When the time comes. But right now, I'm quite busy. Maybe later. As it is, I'm studying magic for the benefit of the Alliance. And I would appreciate it if you let me too.
Ah, I see. Then forgive the intrusion. I will take my leave of you for now. But if there is any way I can be of help to you or your house, I hope that you won't hesitate to ask. After all, as I'm sure you know, the future of the Alliance is my responsibility.
My responsibility.
God, he is such a tool.
Oh, what's Marianne got here herself mixed up into this time?
Hey, Marianne, what you eating? Mind if I join you? I'm starving. All my favorite dishes are on the menu today. I might have grabbed too much. You want some?
No, thanks.
All you've got on your plate are leaves. Are you sure that'll fill you up?
I'm done eating now. I have to go. Oh, is that so? I'm so happy you found all of that food. A little gray starling told me that you can find berries if you fly out toward the mountains.
Oh, I found Marianne. I don't know if she spent her time here. Sounds like she's talking to someone.
What's that? Do you want to try some nectar from the flowers in the greenhouse?
We're at high as shit. They got the good stuff in the greenhouse. Help them bust in. Chirp, chirp.
Hey, Marianne, who are you talking to? Huh? Oh, the birdie flew off.
Yes, it looks like he has. What are you doing here, Raphael?
You were acting a little strange when we were eating earlier, so I wanted to check on you. I was worried.
That's sweet of you, but I'm fine.
Are you sure? Well, that's good to hear. As long as... Wait a minute! Were you just talking to a bird?
Excuse me?
Raphael, did it take you that long?
Talk to birds! I'm right.
Oh my god, Marianne's an actual Disney princess.
Can you talk to animals?
Takes a bird, smacks it, breaks it in half, waves bird shards around.
Amazing! I hope I get to meet a bird who speaks human one.
Brock, you're an idiot.
Talking to people, talking to people.
Are you really just... If so, I doubt anything will come of this. I find it highly unlikely that...
I don't like you.
Everyone's catching big fish today.
Except you, Manuela.
I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
I would rather go to fight a death knight than date. Date 3-second rule Manuela.
So sweet. I found an interesting book in the library. So caught up reading it.
How that works.
Coffins of the four saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved entirely to find a way.
I brought the ingredients for making some sweet treats I can't wait to eat. I know it looks like I'm fooling
Fooling
around,
around
but I'm not.
in my class.
I'll my patrol by making sure I have plenty of food I can eat while walking.
50 points from Blue Lion House.
What did we do?
She's from your school.
Yeah, but you poached her.
Doesn't matter.
I'm killing you in the future.
I'd like to see you try, bitch.
Is it spicy food that you like, Professor?
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here. Couldn't
The Keurig machine! They're jealous that we have the one that can do full carafes.
Those bastards.
fancy. I doubt anyone would have trouble surviving it. What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you?
Even so, the knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess
You're really all into this thing, even though you hid the fact that you remember the church for like 20 years from me. And
I think it's the fantasy Europe equivalent of...
constantly tell me to watch out for Lady Rhea.
I think it's the fantasy equivalent of Hulk says to pay taxes, you pay taxes. Pope says to guard the front, you guard the front. He got away with it by not being around the church. Now that the church has found him again, he's got to wait a little bit before he can, leave. It's time for the Head Chef Challenge.
Even though everyone's pretty much good.
It's time for the challenge of Head Chef. Giving the head chef head. Now wait a second. Oh no.
I think it's wonderful to be able to eat a nice meal every day.
I realized that after I got to the monastery, nobody in Fargus knows how to cook.
No, it's just you're friends with a bunch of people who didn't learn any life skills except extinguishing the life force of others.
That's not a life skill?
Ah, owl feathers. Those are actually useful.
Indeed. Everyone likes alpha.
Yes, that's the one gift that everybody likes.
It was the battle that won
I have heard the Wolf, the Eagle, and Lion, but that's not until like 3 more chapters.
Church of Saros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Luke.
No, they're talking about the actual War of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh, not our fake makeup war.
Right, the real one.
Luke agreed to make the Church of Saros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to punish
Lug.
proselytes across the kingdom. In the 400 years
See, everybody runs out of fantasy names eventually. They start making up words.
Oh, yes. We have his Ignatz, and Cyril, and Lug. What was that? Lug? Lug is an old name, right?
If you have a cold...
Are you saying Luke with like a drunken slur? No, it's Lug, L-O-O-G. I'm just trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Next, you'll be telling me we can't name that one character Squabnambulon.
Hey, Squabnambulon's been there.
Yeah, but the higher-ups at Nintendo Japan are questioning it.
Well, for
They
good
want to name him Raphael instead.
Fine.
They said they'll let you keep Jaritza, though.
Oh, excellent.
He's Char enough that he needs a Char name.
Hi, Sophis. Just keep sleeping. I'll grab my free stat items they'll eventually get around to using. Oh, there's like 2 teaching days this semester.
There are only 2 teaching days this semester, yes. It is very short.
Junk. That empty last week. It's crap. The event's not even at the end of the month. It was an entire wasted week after the event.
Look, we've already penciled in the time we'll need to scoop Lorenz's blood back into his body.
Lorenz is going into that fight.
Yes, but he'll be hiding out in the periphery.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. Nothing out of the ordinary. Do not trouble yourself.
Then why did you bring it up?
I have something to ask of you.
So, teach me how to... What do I want to get taught?
Authority.
Yeah, authority.
Because you want to get Dorothea.
I do want to get Dorothea. That was part of the reason I jammed a bunch of flowers down her throat.
Oh, and there's DLC things you can do now.
Yes.
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Lothar. We cannot allow her to come to any harm. Good timing.
Ha-ha!
Nice!
Goodbye, Ignatz.
From you.
One of the best Pegasus Knights in the game.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to. I will be extra diligent.
Thank you, Ingrid. I'm joining Team
It's a battle
Snape.
we cannot win. We don't know who our enemy is.
Hello, Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
I would love if the final DLC made the Gatekeeper recruitable.
I mean, we know we're not getting Gatekeeper in Wave 4. Now, if they do more DLC, maybe they'll give us Gatekeeper.
Oh, they can keep it as a surprise.
They could. This is Anna's, Anna has a repeatable mission every month.
Ah, okay.
That's a pain to do early on, but super easy for us. Actually, it's not really a pain to do early on, because if you're not doing hard, you have infinite number of basic combats. Basically, in skirmishes, or like battles, enemies will drop valuable secrets.
Okay.
And if you collect about 3 valuable secrets, you get a stat item, basically.
Nice.
And that mission refreshes every month, so every month you can go do 3 fights and get another stat item.
Oh, at some point in the future, we should also, or in the very near future, we should be getting the quest for getting the 2 other merchants who sell gifts and.
Don't remember if that's this month or next.
I want to say it's this month that you get that quest.
We get tea. Or actually, get tea right here.
Please, do me a favor.
I'm gonna try and recruit you, even though I know you can't, because you want heavy armor. I'm not gonna level up heavy armor. Bitch. We now.
I find it
Where's that tea set? Have the ability to do tea parties.
I will have to repay you sometime.
So we can invite people to tea. If we get around to inviting people to tea, we'll actually pull up a guide, because tea parties are complex.
Tea parties are needlessly complex.
And they're basically the most complex like subsystem in this game. For no good reason. No, they want the games was American this month. It was not on the quest board.
All this talk of assassination plots. That brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. Doubt there's any.
You have problems with assassination plots, Dimitri? Why?
It is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding.
Also, I can't wait till you're super edgelord Dimitri in the future.
Yep.
Thieves intel. I mean, she killed like one guy. Yes, I would like to see how Dorothea's doing.
So I did look up something, by the way, because I was curious about it. I looked up exactly what the deal with Seminar is. So Seminar does have a purpose in that when you do a seminar and you go to a class that somebody's putting on for a skill, anyone who has that skill as a goal will attend that and get a little bit of motivation out of it, as well as get a full class worth of growth in that skill. So if you're training a lot of people in the same skill, it's actually worth it. Like if you want everyone to get riding XP or something. But the problem is that with careful management of explorations and battle experience, there's no real reason to do it past like the early game.
I can see it being useful in the early game. In that case, you can set people's goals to what, like, oh, this person's teaching this class. Okay, set goals to match that.
Yeah, exactly. And Byleth always attends the class regardless of...
But, like, in our case, since we're basically starting at A-rank teacher...
Yeah.
Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever after all. I must look to the future. As a man, you may not feel so rushed about this.
I mean, I don't even know the heartbeat, so...
I could be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. They have no right to it. I very much
This conversation was one of my favorite responses you can give to someone. Because she is entirely unprepared for it.
finding someone to take care of me? Of course it is. You could ask for anything more.
Also, the conversation is a little different if you're a woman.
No, she makes like your beauty won't last forever if you're a woman.
Yeah. She basically just flat out says, you know, eventually you're going to get old. You know that, right?
We just got to drop this one on it. Sure.
I wasn't. You aren't being serious.
Just like,
Or did you really just
Would you be willing to be named Lily Potter in the future?
I have no idea who might look at me that way.
What is your opinion on Daikamura's?
You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry.
I don't think you actually get that line if you're female.
No. She's actually more flustered and just decides to leave the
Yeah, she gets
conversation.
very flustered the female side.
Like,
It's
don't promise a girl something if you're not willing to follow through, Professor. Gosh. Leaves.
Oh, hey, Professor. Do you know him?
He's a pretty big deal in the Empire.
Monsters I've killed, stuff like that.
Even your hair's an ass.
I don't know, they want me to do a turn. Oh, well. Join me, even though I know you won't.
Strength and brawl.
Mercedes.
I like Caspar as a unit.
Caspar's fun. I didn't have to work from it all. It was my first playthrough of Black Eagle. Don't bother trying to recruit Mercedes because I don't have any bow skill.
If you field Caspar and Felix at the same time, and both of them are Punchomancers, you can basically just send them to take care of the entire map by themselves. I mean, let's be realistic. Felix can do an entire map by himself because his crest skill is disgusting.
An entrance. Of
Or
arrows.
not crest skill. His unique skill.
His was the don't have a.
Yeah, if he doesn't have a battalion attached to him, he does a flat 4 damage extra.
I mean, you'll eventually get battalions that make up more than 4 damage, so it's his skill's kind of odd in that later on, if you get enough. If you actually give him a battalion early on, so he gets authority skill.
Well, he also gets extra crit from his skill.
Does he get crit from his skill?
He gets a slight crit bonus, but that turns into huge bonuses when he becomes a Punchomancer and already gets crit
Yeah, but I mean,
naturally.
you get some ridiculous bonuses from the higher end. Sylvain.
Like, don't get me wrong. Felix, I think, is one of the most versatile units in the game. Because there's 3 very distinct trees you can take him down, basically. And they're all viable. Like, you can take him down sword, and he becomes a fucking amazing sword master. You can take him down punch, because he's strong in punch, and he becomes a amazing punchomancer. Or, you can unlock his star skill and turn him into a mage.
We can also turn Sylvain into a mage. If you recruit Sylvain and actually use him.
The sharpest sword is the mind.
Yeah, if you recruit Sylvain and actually use him, we'll probably end up turning him into a dark area. Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Whatever the casting knight is. Okay, that's done.
A Pew Pew Paladin.
A Pew Pew Paladin. Where the hell is Hubert?
You forgot to talk to Hubert, didn't you?
I mean, I can't recruit him, so it's not all that important.
He's probably around the corner somewhere.
Is he over here just counting as...
No, because this counts as the actual officer's academy.
Is he on the...
Hold on, hit X. He's on the bridge.
Oh, he's on the bridge. That's weird. Sometimes the bridge is up here, and sometimes the bridge is down here.
Oh yes, we have a tournament to do.
We have a tournament to do.
We have a tournament! Tournaments are hilarious.
Beginner sword tournament, huh?
Yep.
And we're probably sending Petra in. How else? No, we're sending Petra in. Petra, teach these savages.
One more success.
Guy's got splinters in his soul.
Got a little splinter in your soul.
Also, these are really funny when you get into the inter-house tournaments near, like, the midway point of the game and you've recruited most of the people from the other houses. Because it replaces them with just generic people like these guys.
I have Myrmidon.
Manuela has dragged an actual 8-year-old into the ring because she's out of legitimate students to teach.
That guy hit for 5 damage.
That man fits in his armor.
We'll go ahead and restore just in the weird off case that I missed a swing.
Yeah. In every tournament, you get the ability to heal twice. And as long as you're choosing people who have good skill in the thing the tournament is about, then it's usually enough. The only time this gets hairy is the Magic tournaments.
Because Magic does all sorts of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, we can imagine tournament is going to send Lysithia in because at a certain point she's going to be strong enough that even if the resist most mages have, it doesn't matter. Quest complete.
I'm going to Steel Axe.
They get a steel axe from the beginner sword tournament. Don't ask questions. Hubert! Says something dark and brooding. Yes. I know exactly what that feels like.
I love his parting comment. I wonder what would happen. Kid, I have some very disappointing news for you.
Kid, that's dumb. You're dumb. Also, the goddess is in my room and in my head.
And she's in my snacks.
Stop touching my snacks. No.
Our quarter knights, gibbous knights.
A 3/5 knight.
Nothing holy about her. She's cheating.
Whee! Hey. How's it go?
Have you visited the goddess tower? It's in general, students are but as you expect. That rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in.
We threw them off the balconies.
For this, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot of
Also, you're going to put your own eye out with that pauldron you have.
About 20 or so years ago, there was a big fire in Garreg Mach.
Foreshadowing.
On that day, Captain Gerald went missing.
Even more foreshadowing.
Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. It's pretty strange.
This is one of those games for talking to random people. It's like, they said this 4 months ago. Guess what's important now?
Make sure you talk to everyone.
I would like to hear about that.
Your head looks like a squash.
Actually, don't do that yet. Where is Dorothea?
She's in the classroom.
Is she in the classroom?
You shoved flowers down her throat.
I did shut down flowers. Did I ever try to recruit her yet this session?
I don't remember.
I did.
Yep.
Okay. I do vaguely recall shoving flowers down another person's throat to make them love me. That's what they do with flowers, right? They eat them?
Maybe if you're part ladybug.
I can't sing very well. Singing with others is a nice change of pace.
I like how forcing my students to sing teaches me authority.
The monastery's so busy with places I can think of. The vault and the library, and I guess that's it. May I sit? Right. I can't stop thinking. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this
Yeah, Ash is having a hard time.
Pull yourself together.
Ash is having a hard time because we put his dad to death.
I'll give you a potion to make you less of a bitch.
I'm really flattered, honestly.
Not roster. Goals. Check out the library, talk to these people.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing. Sometimes setters will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery.
Collection, or correct, translation. Sateth has a huge collection of confiscated pornography.
Why do people keep bringing Playboy into the monastery?
Professor,
This is a drawing of the goddess. It's very well made. But she has a penis!
I believe.
No, Flame, don't look at this.
It's too late. I have seen everything.
I know he's still only a child, but
Flame, you're not reading one of those books about two boys kissing again, are you?
Can't stop me. Their love is forbidden. By Sateth.
Ugh.
seems like donations to the monastery aren't actually kept here. That means the enemy isn't likely to be interested in money. We should turn our attention elsewhere. But again, I guess some of the plants in the greenhouse could sell for a lot. That can't really be it, can it?
Oh, dang it.
Do you think we after Gerald's stuff? Like I am? I won't let them beat me to it. Start stuffing things into the apron of the maid outfit.
Gerald would be like, someone broke into my house again.
Someone's still in my office.
A terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail. Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
Teach me horsey.
You'd best keep your distance.
You best shove it.
In this nervous state, I might just cut you down. Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
Huh.
What's up?
Need something, Professor? Until
Every time I see fantasy armor,
Uh-huh.
like Catherine's, I am immediately reminded of the conversation from Dragon Age Origin, which is the most fucking uncomfortable conversation in the early game between the Bull and the Inquisitor. I like your armor. Thank you? Yeah, it's just one solid plate. Deflects blows like it's supposed to. I've seen a lot of women who have individual cups in the armor. Those just make great targets for a hammer. It's just a fucking weird conversation that comes out of nowhere.
It's an important conversation.
I'm quite
I'm not actually worried about you. Teach me bulk.
It's okay, no hammers exist in this universe. Only axes, swords, and lances.
Wait. Have a time.
Professor, given the circumstances, I requested that you provide me with some food. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. But more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
How ominous.
On the day of the rites, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Sarah lies. There she slumbers eternally.
On a big giant chair.
Pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Talking to people to train. Talking to people to train.
Okay, Professor, I'd love to catch.
Teach me about.
The glory.
Wait, Shamir's over here? Who the hell is Shamir?
Jameer's over. You already talked to her. You talked to her like first thing.
I did. Probably still the speech thing.
You spend too much time.
Do you have that tea guide ready?
Hold on a second. It's a whole freaking Google Doc.
It is. We gotta do this conversation first then.
We still don't have. Can I ask you a favor?
Okay.
One piece of information I'm missing. Actually, I don't want to do that yet because I don't think I'll actually do the stat increase unless I have her in my party, in my class.
That's correct.
So we'll not do that tea part yet.
You know what this room is. It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver, gold, and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, articles,
And our sacred ball.
anything that would cause too great a store should it be
It also contains the Xbox One.
better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessory location.
Christ. Yeah, so to give you an idea of exactly how complicated the Tea Party is.
Okay, you have the tea party guide ready? Aw.
Aww.
I don't know who's to blame. I am great.
Okay, you got the tea party ready?
Hold on a second, we are doing Lycesia. Okay. Okay, so Christ, hers is one of the longer ones. Okay, so her favorite is Sweet Apple.
Okay.
Did you call me?
So by using her favorite, we get a free mistake.
Yep.
And still have the ability to get the charm point.
Lots, please. Great.
Also, I love the fan art somebody did of having tea with the Death Knight. Okay, so...
Ready?
1 second. 3 conversation topics are going to pop up.
That's correct.
One of them is one of them or 2 of them in some instances will be the correct choice and gives us a success. We must get at least 2 successes correct. There are 35 correct... Or sorry.
There are 35 topics.
There are 37 correct topics for Lycesia. Okay. Go for the first one. Heart racing memories. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you.
Ready?
Go ahead.
I think it's going to be likable.
Likeable allies. Some of these you can guess, but there's a lot of them that you just gotta kind of...
There are some that are just like, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
It's going to be cats.
First crushes... it's not cats.
Oh, shareable snacks then?
Yes, shareable snacks. You also are timed on that, so you
Yes.
have to comb through quickly.
You can actually cheat it by going to the home.
Yeah.
Okay, then you get a final question if you do everything perfectly. Which is basically, which is the stupidest part, because it's not even like, pick a subject, it's do a thing.
Admonish. Yeah, they'll say a thing, and they're
then depending on what
expecting...
they say, you have to...
There are multiple responses to those as well that can
Yeah.
show up. For example, one of the other options that could have shown up was chat.
Yeah. Perfect peacetime.
Tea time.
Peacetime.
Tea time
This
is
is
peacetime.
peacetime right now. We're not currently murdering things.
Okay.
This allows us to do things like observe.
Yep. You just watch their different facial expressions.
They'll say stuff occasionally.
Watch her
drink
glare
tea.
at you.
Colors pretty unique, huh? Feel it.
It's basically left, right, top, down.
Yeah. Are we doing any more tea?
You can also do... No, that was the only part I
Okay.
had. You can also do prompts and they'll like respond, or sometimes they'll be like, that's stupid,
Yeah.
why did you say that?
I also have the gift guide up, so if we're trying to raise people's affection quickly, I have what their favorite gifts are.
Yes.
That does not include flowers for some reason.
Everyone likes flowers, although some...
No, there
everyone
are some
likes
flowers
although
that
there are
some
flowers
people
that are
like
double.
more.
Yes.
Yeah. There are some people that like certain flowers more than others.
Yeah. It's also capable to get a shit ton of flowers if all you do is grow flower seeds in the
Yes.
place, but you only get one stat.
There
Flower.
are a lot of characters in the game where if you give them a particular flower, they will start displaying those in their room.
Yes.
That's usually how you know that
That's the
they're-
double up flower.
Yep.
The other thing about it, if you do a perfect tea time, both you and the person you're talking to will get an increase in charm.
That is one of the only ways to increase charm.
That and the charm items.
Yep.
The other thing about charm, or about the increases, is that each person can have their charm increased twice. So basically you can do 2 teas to increase charm. This will be important for Dorothea, who are going to increase charm basically as soon as we get her, because she's going to end up being our dancer.
Yep.
That was a big help.
And you need a certain amount of charm.
Yeah, you need a certain amount of charm, and then dancers get a sword attack that is based off your charm.
Yeah.
And she has a ton of charm anyways. She's a charming little biddy.
Something the church values above all else. And on the day of the rite, it would be open to the public, making it easier than ever to get inside. That's gotta be it, right?
Oh, never mind. This guy does have the flowers as well.
We don't know the enemy's intentions, not yet.
The thing I tended to use flowers for in my first playthrough was increasing people's motivation, because every time you give someone a gift to boost their motivation.
Yeah.
So I would just hammer stuff down people's throats.
Yeah, if you have enough
Because,
flowers, you can just...
like, if you don't have enough teacher points to get all the people boosted up that you need,
Yeah, just... There, you are now a vase. No, I'm Lorenz. You're a vase!
Vase. Here's the last support for these two.
Do you mind if I ask you about something?
It's also worth noting that no one can get over B support in the first half of the game.
Yes. Even...
You can get the support levels you need for more conversations, but you cannot do them until you're in the second half of the game.
Yes.
I've read that in outdoor battles, wild animals can sometimes cause unexpected confusion. What do you think would be the best strategy to... are you listening, Marianne? I was listening. I just don't...
Sorry, I've been spending too much time in the greenhouse. You know, puff puff.
You always have to admit defeat before even giving yourself a chance.
I have no idea what's going on.
I feel sorry for Marianne in this particular set of conversations. As, like, the Scythia never really needs to be mean to her, but Marianne has issues.
Yep. This is you. They took away the carousel.
The Scythia just... Given how driven the Scythia is, she just can't deal with Marianne's shit. Like, I literally don't understand getting to sit here being mopey all the time.
Now you listen to me for a moment. I can see that you have some deep-seated turmoil you struggle with. I'll have you know I have quite a few issues of my own, perhaps more grave than yours, if you can imagine. Really? Yes, but I'm not the only one who has such troubles to contend with.
Yeah. I don't know if she talks about the double cresting of anyone with the main character and Eligard.
To maintain a positive outlook and do what we can. Each time we find the light in the dark, we grow, bit by bit. And without growth, what's the point in carrying on? I sit there.
Ponies.
Ponies.
I envy
Flying horses.
Don't envy me. Instead, just choose to find the positive, won't you? Yes. Well, maybe someday. The time is now. This is your moment. Oh, okay. That's more like it. Now to start, why don't you help me out by answering my questions about wild animals?
The birds hate you.
I'll certainly try my best.
It's because I shoot bees at them?
It is because you shoot bees at them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The birds say you're not sorry.
Well, they're not wrong.
Earlier, out in the forest, I'm not sorry! It's time for more teaching. Alright, class, who wants to learn a lesson? Time for Snape's Basics.
How do I teach these kids?
How do I teach these kids?
You need more reason.
Reason? There's never enough reason.
We want, I'm pretty sure it's B ranked reason before the fight that's coming up.
Got it. It's quite
Okay, you have flying that you can go into Wyvern. Get your spear up so you can actually go into Wyvern. To get your spear up too, because you can go into Pegasus Knight, but you can't actually go into Pegasus Knight because you lack the spear to go into Pegasus Knight.
We can't just change her goal into spear.
I'm going to, yes.
Yeah. Because this training will definitely get her enough to...
Yeah, we need C, which is the only problem. I make it be able to get her close enough to attempt it.
I can't believe it.
Hit that.
Pet, pet, pet. Let's go up. Got reason 1, but no reason attack spells. Right, get bigger now. Oh, I forgot to go boost her stuff or put her in the right costume.
Whoopsie!
You're D-rank, you're C-rank, so you can immediately go into Pegasus Knight, so...
Yep.
We'll start working on the other thing that's important for anyone who's going to be using a flying unit.
Yes, because all the Pegasus battalions are stupid expensive.
Yes, they are. They all require very high rank.
I think C is the minimum.
There's like one that you can get at D rank, which means we'll have 2 of them because this is second playthrough. And just like everything else is like C, B, and A.
Yeah. Didn't turn Raphael.
Can't turn Raphael. So we do have a decision to make about Raphael. If we want him to be Punchomancer, he can't actually do flying.
I am always in favor of Punchomancer.
Okay, we will keep doing Punchomancer. We'll stop doing flying on Raphael.
Yep. Punchomancer, we could probably turn him pretty beastly if we turn... Oh, no, he's going to need Axe as well, because the stupid War Master...
Requires both. Yes, we'll do both. In fact, he's going to continue to use Punchy in combat, so we'll go ahead and double that.
Granted, we only need to worry about that until he gets to Brawler, because Brawler... Because, unlike my playthrough, like, all the people that want to turn to Brawler actually have access to Brawler.
Let's see, we recruited...
Annette.
Just Annette last time, right?
Or what?
Okay, so Annette will still be deployed. I don't know if she's going to continually be in our team, but we'll figure it out. You really just need to keep boosting your magic stats. Actually, we need to start boosting your ride, because you're part of this team. My requirement for this team is everyone needs to be mounted. No one on this team is a peasant who walks on the ground.
No one in this game practically is a peasant who walks on the ground.
Okay, so...
By the time you get to the end game, everyone's mounted.
Petra... You're going to switch to Lance exclusively for now. A rank and sword is fine, because you're going to
need C rank for...
You need C rank for the final Pegasus thing anyways.
Yep.
Whatever. We have to go on Axe and Fist because you're not doing flying anymore. You're still learning Horsey, you're still learning flying and Axe, although I should transition you over to Pure Lance Focus as well.
Latin.
Group task is currently the two of you. Yep, okay. I have no idea because you're a new character. I really want to choose that one. I actually don't care about getting your stuff up. For
Go ahead and choose that one then.
I mean, yeah, sure. If she had if she had supports, I'd actually use her. That don't matter. But I'm pretty sure we're not getting the same supports of her until the next DLC set with the new characters.
Marianne would like to speak with you.
Marianne wants to speak to me, of course.
Why did we have to meet in the Gothic Cathedral? The purple room?
Pretty sure this is the classroom.
The lighting in here is very dramatic.
Of course it is. All my classes are dramatic. Potions is a very important topic. Mr. Pothead. You're spending too much time in the greenhouse. This is why you're failing.
Of course, my adopted father may not understand.
Just getting my newts in herbology,
Minus
Professor.
10 points from Griffin Dope.
Oh, my adopted father is one of the new nobles of the Alliance.
Perhaps you should have been a member of Hufflepuff Puff.
Blessed with great drive and ambition. Some may go so far as to call it avarice. Wishes to marry me
Ganja Claw.
powerful noble.
Ganja Claw.
That's why he sent me to the academy. If I left now,
And Sipperin. Just a bunch of alcoholics over there.
sorry,
So this is the sweetest school. Bev up, bros.
I'm not good at telling stories.
No, that's Slithergin.
I like Slytherin.
Gin and snake tonic.
I'm so grateful to hear you say that.
You are literally not a bother to anyone. You put this entirely on yourself.
You're making more trouble than I'm worth. You only say that because you don't know the real me. I'm sorry. I had to go.
Bitch, I'm basically a walking corpse. Your problems ain't shit. Is that a free church then? Oh, it's this? Sure.
Professor, I am not understanding.
Ah, we teach Petra. We teach Petra English.
How is this?
Hey, at least she's gonna learn enunciation from Professor Snape.
No, that is what you say when you meet the maid of your soul. The expression is, I fell for it.
That wasn't an answer they let me use.
Thank you, Professor. I finally have understanding. Can I ask you about another word? The one that is written here.
It says D's nuts.
On my face?
I love
Your
this
cheeks on your
conversation for the third line.
So enthusiastic.
I am without much time to study. I must use my time with wisdom. Is that really what you are thinking? Or maybe you have curiosity about the mark on my face?
It is tears of a clown.
You are already knowing
It symbolizes the gang of warfare.
this is a mark from Bridget. It is a prayer to the forest spirits. A prayer to be protected.
Please don't let me get hit in the eye by a forest spirit.
Safe and bountiful hunting.
Four spirits like to throw rocks. We use these to protect our eyes.
On my arms and back. They are prayers for my family's health.
If they see this mark, they think I have already been hit by a rock and they do not throw another one.
That gives me happiness. There is ever the chance. You will see. I have much gratitude for you, Professor. You always listen.
One of these marks is a tramp stamp, Professor. Figure that one out.
This mark is being of the saying that I am easy.
Difficulty. Having your support. And my whole heart.
I am being your pot of lily. Though I do not understand.
Yes. We will keep walking forward.
Ah, Petra, we're not gonna romance this at the end of this one.
Been around the world. Don't speak the language. But your booty don't need explaining. Is talk dirty to me. Professor Snape.
Doot 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 doot. Talk dirty to me. Let me sing you another song of our people. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
There's someone who's slightly off.
This is a weird group of people to decide to choose.
Singing is so much fun.
I mean, that's fine. You can use Faith. Faith on Claude's an odd choice.
Hey, we got authority experience out of it. That's the most
You do
important
get
thing.
authority experience out of it. It's Flame's birthday. We'll get your team party ready.
God, hold a second. I gotta grab the fucking phone again. God damn it. Hold on. Pull up my history. Tea time guide. Okay. God, this thing loads so fucking slow. Fucking IGN.
It's like 30 some odd characters. They have a bazillion choices each.
Okay, we are doing... Oh, you rat burgers.
Huh.
This is the guy that doesn't have Flane on it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait, there we go.
So
The staff
it's
is listed
not, we're
separately.
doing it live.
Staff is separate. Okay. She is also Sweet Apple Blend.
Okay.
I'm honored that you invited me. You know about my favorite tea. I am moved.
Okay, now I have to...
I used the Wikipedia. What's the Wikipedia?
Don't ask
A
questions you're
secret
not
unknown
prepared.
to your kind.
Okay, first one, go. You seem well. Okay.
Likely allies, the courtyard couple, and reliable allies.
The courtyard couple.
Two boys kissing. So amazing.
It's forbidden love. Monster mysteries, your ambitions.
The opera.
We're cheating a little, I don't care. The opera.
Masquerade.
Okay.
Lights and places are my favorite. I like the monastery because there are always so many people bustling about.
Nod. This is one of the rare ones that only has one answer.
Yeah. Perfect peacetime. I'm going to say it wrong every time now, just because I can.
This is the other Snape. That's not how you say that.
Silence, Snape.
Why are we teaching Petra when we can't even teach ourselves? Okay.
And we're done.
That tea is very delicious. Please take care, Professor.
Tea parties for everyone. Yeah, if you do a successful tea party, you also get double stat up stuff. Or double, whatchamacallits. Swish arrows. Or switch hearts.
Oh, yes.
Support points. Yeah.
We will work with each other. I am having a report, Professor.
You are having a report, Petra. Oh, I forgot to switch the Cynthia onto pure magic. He's fine.
Experience is everything.
Got a grasp on this. Yeah, get the hang of it. One step before the next. I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, we're gonna go to school again this time, just so we can quickly run around spending the points, because we have another teaching, then we can do combat next week.
Yeah.
Join my class.
You got so. I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I do find you very intriguing.
Temptress!
True you got caught in the fighting? I'm so thankful you made it out alive. I don't know what...
Okay, I can't recruit until next month. Come here.
You spend too much time there.
Teach me bow for funsies. Do cooking. Internet. Pluses. Who do I have as pluses? God, no. I don't have to do Marianne, and I don't have to do Petra,
This. I'll have to give
because
my
we had
eating delicious
support ups with
really
them.
takes my worries away. I love this stuff. Did you know that?
I do now.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Which is whatever you have to be feeding me today.
Yep.
We only recorded one food line. Raphael and is anyone else I actually care about? There we go.
Dorothea, eat this entire casserole dish full of meat pie.
Casserole that also has a side salad, thank you very much. And some
Raisin bread.
raisin bread, it looks like, yeah.
Yeah.
And a goblet. Eat the goblet. Eat it. It is part of the meal. There we go.
Obviously, it's an insidious plot to stop you from completing your mission.
Indeed. Feeding children goblets.
No. Disconnecting your controllers.
Eat the goblet.
The goblet's hazing
The goblet of fire.
We have filled these with fantasy Carolina Reapers.
It burns good.
Drink it. Drink the broth. I lied. It's just chili pepper jelly.
I'm not sure I want to eat any fish that was just sitting here.
Just got a ring.
I did get a ring. Someone has support. Which means it's probably me. Or someone.
I had someone outside your house, probably.
Yeah.
No, tiny Byleth, don't run away from your responsibilities.
Is it me, Claude? It's not me, Claude. It's me and Dorothea. It's me and Annette. Oh, speaking of. My dope ass fruit. Give the poop. So Manuela's out here?
Okay?
Is that right?
Yes, Manuela is out there. She's still at the docks.
Yes. Contemplating jumping in because no one loves her.
As for me,
Well, she doesn't want love. She just wants a one-night stand.
The only thing we need to do is up here. She's so small.
my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. Singing with others is an
Oh, alrighty there. Nothing to worry about. There are no ghosts. I don't care if you didn't like it. Kurt, did you like that? Should have picked the Raphael one.
He's got a very noticeable head.
That's a very noticeable head. Most of them are pretty obvious.
You'd best.
Oh, you can recruit Thunder Catherine.
Not yet. She won't higher level.
Need something until then.
I think all the church members are level lock. Teach me books, so I can lock a skill I don't care about. Oh.
Magic. It's generic magic fingers.
Intriguing.
Teach me bow for funsies. Oh.
The absolute first thing, Professor Snape, is you must never do this. Just fires it blind out the window. Oh, I came from the tower. Gerald, was that you? You hit my leg.
You, teach me spear.
I'll never heal it again.
And I'm never gonna heal again. Oh, it's a death. Rah!
Also haven't done much cat feeding.
What's that?
We also haven't done much cat feeding.
Procuring some supplies for Flame.
Cat what?
Feeding.
Oh, cat
You
feeding.
can feed the animals,
You
remember?
get nothing of use from that. That's the only problem. Like, it's a cute little thing to add, but you just get, like, crafting materials, which cost nothing to buy anyways. I will feed a dog or a cat here in a moment, though. Teach me authority.
Alright, we're gonna practice your disapproving scowl. Scowl at that student. Not good enough. Imagine that student was Lorenz. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, so hungry. Kitty, kitty.
Yes, for a cat.
Do you want this fish? You want this fish again? Do you want this fish? Do you want this fish? Look at that. Those are at least somewhat rare. Only used for upgrading very specific weapons.
Yep. Make sure to change everybody's over. There were a couple people we didn't change over before. So.
Yes. Good job. You got better at axe.
I think he only needs D for War Master. Because after War Master, he goes into Punch Master.
The very final thing he goes into will be axe or fist and axe.
Yes.
Continue working on your authority.
Looks like I'm getting the hang of it.
So you have everything you need to become Pegasus Knight.
I appreciate.
I forgot to change hers, but it's not going to matter. So, because she will definitely get 10 from regular training. Let's train you how to use a lance, then you can get your special lance attack. And you need it so you can become a mounted character.
Yep. Cast magic, then you'll need a wand. This is a spear. So?
Close enough. Could be a flower.
Bibbidi-bibbidi-dum.
A bibbidi-bibbidi-doo. This is a violet.
No, it's not.
Could be a flower.
You have my thanks for your support. I worked. You have my thanks.
What do you actually need? You're just magic.
Hold on. We're making her dark.
Oh wait, you're gonna need mounted skills because you're gonna
Yes.
be mounted. Everyone has to be mounted. You learn horsey.
Thanks for your time.
You're fine. Hilda's Pierce Spear, your Pierce Spear. Yours needs to change because you don't need sword anymore. Begin lecture. No, I just switched you off of that. You're gonna be a Pegasus Knight anyways, the second I can put you in it. You have your prerequisites already.
I would like to speak with you.
Hello, Annette.
Do you have a moment?
What do you need?
Well, I have this book of battle tactics that I borrowed from one of the knights. There's one part that I just don't understand. Do you think you could explain it to me?
She does get some gross potential with higher level battalions, considering she has authority as her secret skill.
Thank you so much. It's about
Does she have authority as her secret skill?
Yeah.
I don't get why the knights are sleeping up in that forest there. I just can't see the difference. Yay! I finally get it. You really are a great
Of
teacher.
course I am.
Professor Snape. Well, okay, it looks vaguely Nazi when I do the hand sign. Just imagine that I'm doing an S with my
Professor
finger.
No, wait, no.
I can't do that. I'm not part of Slytherin anymore.
Hail one-headed Hydra.
I'm learning more now than I have.
That's the same thing, other Snape.
Process.
I go to the library for some research before magic practice, which is just before sword training.
Can't do that anymore, especially since Harry Potter is in the school. They have to be more discreet about being shitheads.
We're not shitheads. We've been working for the bad guy the entire time on behalf of Dumbledore.
I thought Dumbledore was the bad guy.
No, Dumbledore's the good guy.
I'm confused, other Snape.
We're going with the bad guy so that it appears that we are a bad guy so he trusts us.
This sounds like a dumb plan.
Oh, it's dumb, alright. Also, you know how Voldemort has that snake?
Yes,
That's actually a woman.
that's weird.
God, why did we make more movies in this franchise? Hello, Ludwig.
Just. Did we just evolve from having a character that was Snape-like to just talking about Snape
that's
while I was
Snape.
away?
That's Professor Snape. He teaches Golden Deer
Yes.
at Garrett Mach Academy.
I would believe. No, I
Our
honestly.
character's literally named Snape.
There, you see.
You know, I believe he's more likely Hans Gruber. I'm just saying, you could branch into other characters played by Alan Rickman.
we're a teacher, so we have to be Snape.
We're a teacher at an academy for magic and other bullshit.
Yep.
You think
You
that's
know,
like
that
a
would be
knockoff
great.
technical school in America?
Hogwarts Academy of
Larry's
Witchcraft
Academy
and
and other
other
bullshit. Larry's Academy of, magic and other bullshit. You're here for magic. We'll teach you how to work a
Teach you how to
carburetor.
work.
Look, maybe you want to work on blood sigils. Maybe you want to learn how to do home ec. We've got everything, a little bit.
Maybe you want to curse your enemies. Maybe you just want to fix a transmission.
It's true. We can do a lot for you.
As long as you want witchcraft and or car repair.
No, we always it's a double major required system. Like you're gonna come out of it like a geomancer or something, but you're also gonna learn how to make a nice, really good frittata. Or fix a car, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some combination of magic and other useful life skill.
Camping skills and necromancy. We're going to teach you how to use every part of the animal and then unuse every part of the animal.
Sounds like a pretty good idea, actually.
This would be going into combat, but given that it's like 11:30, it's probably a good
9:30.
point. Or 9:30.
This is not what-
Given that it's 9:30, it's probably a good point to stop for the night.
Yep, make sure to save.
But before I do that, certifications real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, you. Now you're on level 7. Curse you. You'll get there.
Come to our academy, and this is how you unlock those prestige mages. By having the right combinations. We trained 5 math magicians in this particular class alone.
Math magicians. Which candle's taller? Okay, so we do still get more lance on her.
Given how quickly we're learning classes, we could put her into Axe, Brigand, whatever the hell that is. have her master it, and then go into the one in intermediate with the axe.
Well, the whole thing is I wanted to learn spear, so she can go into Pegasus Knight, so she can continue to learn...
Yeah, but she can learn spear from anything she's doing now.
Yeah, she's not getting bonus points. But then she gets flying, so the next year she can go and... I intend for her to use an axe, but Wyvern Rider is what she's actually going into,
Yeah.
so she needs more flying for that. So
But while we're doing the school training for lances.
Yeah, because she's only going to need Lance C,
Yeah.
so she can do the final level right.
Yeah, we can put her into the whatever that class is to get her bonus axe points.
Well, she's in a class that gets bonus axe points right now.
She can get more bonus axe points.
She could get more bonus axe points.
Brigand, I think, is the...
Oh, I need about my intermediate seals. To the shop? I also need to use all these stat items. Sell off this large boolean. Sell off these lesser booleans. Intermediate seals. Buy like 10, who cares?
No. Just walk in the middle of class, chuck them over your head. You're all intermediate now.
I got seals for days. How far are you from level? Okay, your ways. Yeah, so we'll put you in the Brigand for now. Then we'll just make you use a spear. So you get C rank, then you can switch back over to an axe. That's some of the weirdest things, like going to Brigand, you need +1 magic, don't you? No, I do not. Soldier, which is fine. Doesn't matter what you're in. You can't go into the better version of axe yet. You're fine. You're fine. You can go to whatever you want, but... so let's do those later. Save.
Alright. We actually made a significant amount of progress for once.
We'd have to once in a while. We dropped like
64 frames
64
this
frames
entire
the entire
time.
evening. If only that was the case every time.
Yep. Alright, so, thank you for joining us in this stream, or for watching this on the VODs, far more likely. Join us on Saturday for the continuation of Trails in the Sky.
Indeed.
And...
then we're skipping Sunday.
yeah, we're skipping Sunday.
So the next time after that will be back to Fire Emblem.
Yep.
Something the internet continues to hold.
Yeah. We've had a good streak so far.
Yes.
Anyway, I have been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And remember, Professor Snape is actually 2 people inside of 1 body.
Indeed.
You heard it here first.